As much as I hate to say this, but Bryce Hall really embarrassed the entire TikTok community this week. The fact that we've all been waiting for this boxing match to happen says a lot, you guys. Because both Bryce Hall and Austin McBroom have been teasing their boxing match since forever. And y'all, we finally got to see who won the fight and who took home an L last night. Alrighty, y'all, let's start with Ryan Johnston versus Kale Surridge. Just in case you don't know, y'all, Ryan Johnston is actually Catherine Paez's brother, who decided to join Austin McBroom in the YouTube versus TikTok boxing match. And y'all, he got the chance to compete against one of the TikTokers called Kale Surridge. Now, the clips that I'm about to show you are quite embarrassing and awkward, to be honest, because not only did Kale refuse to throw one punch at Ryan, but they were both literally walking around in the boxing ring without giving us any excitement or entertainment.
A lot of eye contact, so that makes me nervous for him here, but great movement so far. I do like the way he's moving, tons of head movement, in and out.
Of course, after the boxing match ended up making both Kale and Ryan a huge meme on social media, Ryan, aka Catherine's brother, got announced as a winner this round. Unfortunately, the YouTube side got their first award of the boxing match. But the show didn't really stop there, because Landon McBroom versus Ben Alshert were actually up next. So, I don't know how to explain this, but I genuinely don't understand the reason why Austin invited his brother to participate in the boxing match, because even his wife Catherine had her brother Ryan boxing as well. But I do have to say that Landon was really going in on Ben throughout the entire boxing match, despite how Ben is 19 while Landon is 27. But after Landon threw tons of punches at Ben during the fight, he got announced immediately as the second winner in Austin McBroom's team. If you expected the TikTok community to win at least one award, well, I hate to break it to you, because both FaZe Jarvis and Michael Lee were up after Ben and Landon. And guys, I'm safe to say that they both did not disappoint us, because not only did they give us an intense boxing match, but they even got the viewers excited and nervous for what's coming next. Here's their boxing match in case you missed it.
Paying this throughout the entire fight.
Clearly, Michael Lee has trained.
Yeah, Michael
Absolutely has.
Big right hand for Jarvis.
Come on, Jarvis.
It's clear as a crystal that Michael Lee was already winning the fight after he destroyed FaZe Jarvis in minutes. And y'all, as much as I hate to announce this, but Michael Lee was also announced as the third winner in Austin McBroom's team later on. Well. I can probably say that things started getting a little bit juicier once DDG and Nate Wyatt were competing against each other. Because as much as people expected Nate to win against DDG, unfortunately, DDG was able to attack Nate with full energy and become the fourth winner in Austin McBroom's team.
Yeah, you're gonna see that.
Oh, good combination. Then over the top.
DDG, I do like his head movement. I like his foot movement.
It was a huge disappointment yesterday that both Tanner Fox and Rylan Storms couldn't compete with each other yesterday. Because we all know how Tanner has been bullying Rylan for months to compete with him, and when Rylan actually accepted his request, Tanner decided to back out of the fight all of a sudden yesterday. This all went down when Rylan posted a YouTube video this week explaining the reason why he won't be having a boxing match with Tanner. After Rylan exposed Tanner in his YouTube video for being terrified to box him, Tanner went on Instagram and made it very clear that the reason why he won't be fighting against Rylan is that there is a huge weight difference between each other. Storm, this is, POV, you sign up to fight someone within 7 pounds above you and they are 20 pounds heavier. This is my first fight. Is this the right first one? I know you're expecting another huge disappointment from the TikTok community, but I can promise you that when it comes to Vinnie Hacker, this boy gives us entertainment and even an award for the TikTok community. Before the boxing match even began, Vinnie was actually backstage answering some questions about his upcoming fight with Deji. And y'all, he seemed to be taking this entire fight very seriously from the start after he made it hella obvious in this short interview clip.
Deji's known as a tough fighter. Are you coming into this for the win, or is this more of a one and done for you?
No, I'm definitely coming into this for the win, yeah. I don't think he's taking us seriously. I don't think he's taking me seriously.
Yeah, he was very passionate about winning against Deji. In fact, the minute after their boxing match started, Vinnie went in on Deji for 3 rounds, y'all, until Deji started to give up slowly.
We've seen the respect start very quickly after the fight starts. Now, Hacker.
After Deji seemed to be struggling to box Vinnie for quite a while, the judge suddenly announced Vinnie as the first ever TikToker to win against Austin McBroom's team. You can see the excitement and happiness Vinnie felt once he won against Deji. And the best part about this fight, y'all, is that Vinnie was sweet enough to be respectful towards Deji and congratulate him for participating in this boxing event. It's not me being hateful towards Taylor Holder at all, but I genuinely don't understand how he was able to get away with this boxing fight. I'll explain myself in a second, but for the most part, I do have to say that Taylor and Gibbs' boxing match was pretty much a mess, to be honest, because not only was Taylor getting destroyed by Gibbs for rounds, but even the judges thought it would be the best if they ended the boxing match in a majority draw.
A majority draw.
Even Taylor himself was in shock as to how he got tied with Anderson when, in fact, Anderson was supposed to take the award. But despite how Taylor got lucky for being undefeated by Anderson, he did go on Twitter to throw shade at Anderson by saying he should have won the fight instead. A draw. I don't agree with this at all, but hey, I'm so blessed I got this opportunity. It was definitely life-changing and something I'll never forget. Thank you to everything that supported me through this journey. Whew! The moment you guys have all been waiting for has finally arrived. And that is Bryce Hall and Austin McBroom's boxing match. It's sad to say that after all these months we spent spilling the tea on Bryce and Austin, the boxing match ended up being one of the most embarrassing moments in boxing match history. Now, before the fight even started, Bryce and Austin were actually backstage throwing shots at each other just to keep their viewers hyped for their main boxing event.
I'm just going in there to knock out an old guy.
Bryce seemed so confident that he would knock out Austin so easily. And that was the opposite of what happened, to be honest, because the second after their boxing match began, a lot of people started making fun of Bryce for being weak as hell in the boxing ring.
Dream was to play in the NBA.
Ooh, beautiful.
Big left hand by McBroom.
There's no way on earth you would think that Bryce would take the award home, because Bryce ended up getting knocked out by Austin so hard to the point where he couldn't stop bleeding.
He needs this 8 count. He needs to refocus and dig deep right here.
Maybe boxing isn't for everyone, but Bryce sure as hell thought he got robbed once the judge announced Austin as the winner. And guys, Bryce immediately started trending on Twitter after that, with thousands of people making fun of his face and the way he got destroyed by Austin so easily. Bryce really said he was going to beat KSI. Knocked Bryce Hall so hard he got a Jimmy Neutron haircut. Live footage from Bryce SMP. Hairline has left the world. Bryce Hall, bro, why did they stop the fight? I'm still good. Bryce Hall was looking like this and still asked why the fight was stopped. Anyways, loves, what's your opinion on Bryce Hall getting knocked out by Austin McBroom? Make sure to leave all your comments on this entire boxing event down in the comments below. I love you so much.